Hey! No! No. Hello!
Hi, darling. What are you doing?
I'm filming a montage of me cleaning the fridge. Missy and Tabasco are friends now.
I know, I seen.
It's crazy. What? October, yeah, dude.
Throw some of the shit out.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing everything out that's not on. Oh shit, that's food.
You ordered food?
Yeah, I ordered really. Ew.
So many of your life, or it was the winter solstice war.
Sage, get down.
The day when the world.
Hey!
No lamb shit.
Stop! Stop it!
Jody, the side door. Speaking of
No.
and leisure. Avatar dressed up as Santa Claus. And it's actually more 1931. There were many different depictions of Santa Claus around the world. Hadn't Sandblom showed him the smiling face and the red costume in the 30s from the Victorian period. And he's turn down advertisers if I don't want to be involved with. And consider all that stuff not just for my podcast, but for any independent podcast that you're enjoying. If you're listening to a small podcast that has one person...
Like this detail is damp.
There was a festival that happened around from the 17th of December to the 23rd of December. But it was a celebration.
You're getting on, aren't you? You're making friends? Yes, you are.
This festival is on when the speaks with sincerity, something very serious, that subverts the education, has a lot more emotional resonance. And if I was to go further and do it, I don't think an artist have to be able to explain exactly what it is they're doing, contextualise it within research, do a structural academia within art, which, as I said, a role that I have to play by in order to do a master's degree. The reason I'm saying is that trying to think of king in power or an emperor in power, if you take the piss out of that king or that emperor, they accept it.
Away from my window, from the ledge, babe, go lightly on the ground. You say you're nothing more, but it ain't me, babe.
Now where do I put those wipes? There. Now, Meme, let's clean up your shit. Tabasco's crying. Yeah? What's wrong? They're kissing. Ah, Missy, stop hissing. Now, please stay out of the bin, the two of you. I hate it. Nothing I hate more than you fucking up the bin. No, I can't have you all in here. Missy! What the fuck? How do you open this? What's wrong? Hey, Missy! Stop hissing. No, you all need to get the fuck out of here. Ah, Sage, get out of the bin. Okay, Tabasco, come on. I hope she didn't hurt you. Come on, sorry. Baby, come on. All right. Missy, get back in the bedroom right now. Get in the room right now. Oh, Tabasco, please.
What's wrong with you, Tabby Tab? Come here.
He's been crying all day.
You beautiful, beautiful cat.
Sage is on the front.
Sage is on the front.
Sage, look.
Wait, again.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so good.
Look.
Oh,
And it goes with the thing, the egg thing.
Yeah, I'm so good at buying homeware.
You're so good at buying homeware, babe. You should be a homeware buyer.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect pinch. So now you don't have to stick your fingers in it.
Yeah,
That's so good.
that's so good.
Too good.
Way too good.
I'll send it Neve a picture.
Neve!
Neve.
Tabby tab. You are a beautiful cat.
I wish you guys could smell this right now.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait for you to scrub my feet.
Yeah, me too. Oh, it's piping.
The cats. The cats. The cats are driving me insane. Does anyone else get a dead leg when they take a shit? Take a shite. You fuckers. Oh. They were getting along, the three of them, but then I had to separate them last night because I kept hearing Missy hiss and growl. I came in here to read with my cup of decaf coffee. Oh, Tabasco's rubbing off the camera. No. I came in here to read. I got like half a page. Got half a page done. Oh, you're about to fall off. Careful. Half a page done, and Sage had decided to knock over a full glass of water onto the ground. And then I was like, okay, I can't be mad. Maybe she's thirsty. So I poured some water into her bowl, the cat bowl, which is right here. Over there. Okay. Which was on the floor at the time. The water bowl I leave on the floor. And then they have their food bowl up there because you're supposed to have their water bowl separate to their food. So I had the water bowl on the floor, and Tabasco, stop. I had the water bowl on the floor, and they do this, and Missy doesn't do this thing, but the two of them are like, they dig inside the water bowl. So they're like digging inside, and obviously Sage flips it upside down, and the water goes all over the floor. The mess is still there on the ground. They kept taking wet sponges out of the sink, so I just gave them their own separate sponge. That's a clean one, because I don't want them ingesting like cleaning products. Like, I'm pretty sure they can die from that. But I think Sage knows that I'm mad at him, because I was going to have my breakfast in the kitchen, and Tabasco kept trying to jump on my plate and trying to lick my coffee. So I had breakfast in my bedroom with Missy instead. And Missy is like refusing to go in her own litter tray, and was like shitting in theirs. And was just, there's nothing I hate more than the sound of the scratch at the bottom of a litter tray. It's like one of my pet peeves. Like it literally makes my skin crawl. I hate it so much. I have to put pillows over my head and I start screaming. Like, it's real dramatic. I can't do it. I also have an ulcer here, the other side of my lip. And I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I don't know if it's the kittens being here, because I'm always alert, like trying to hear if something is going wrong. So I haven't been able to sleep. Also, Jason grinds his teeth in his sleep, which is another sound that it's like nails on a chalkboard to me. It's actually the worst. It's the worst sound. It's up there with the litter tray scratching. The teeth grinding is probably worse actually, because it's like it do be right in my ear, because we do sleep next to each other. It's actually causing him pain. Like, he'll have no teeth by the end of it, you know. And I can't necessarily wake him up and be like, stop grinding your teeth, because it's obviously some sort of tension build up he has throughout the day, and then he lets it rip at night time. So when I do fall asleep, I have dreams of like an apocalyptic world. All my friends are dying. I've killed the cats. So it's not pleasant to sleep either. So for my New Year's resolution, I'm just going to sleep it off. I'm going to sleep for the next 3 months. I'm not going to guilt myself. There's no 5 a.m. club here. I'm bringing back the messy bun. I'm gonna get myself some Hollister yoga pants and short Uggs and hoodies, and I'm just gonna wear that for the next 3 or 4 months until April comes around. Baggy clothes, might go to some yoga classes, but that's about it. I'm not doing anything else. I can only complete one task every day. It's awful. And then I'm like, maybe I'm depressed, do you know? Because I'm like, I can't sleep, and then I sleep all day. Sleep all day, we drink all night. Because I did stop microdosing, and now I'm like, my body is, so I'm not drinking caffeine and I'm not microdosing, so my body, I'd say, is just like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, but I'm not getting, because last time I tried to quit coffee, I got migraines all the time, but I haven't got any headaches, touch wood. Haven't got any migraines or headaches, so that's good. I can't function, especially with those fucks. You're tyrants. You two kids. I didn't realise how good Missy was. Like, I was like, oh, Missy's a freak. She doesn't act like a real cat. She acts like more like a human. But they're like, they have shit stuck to their fur, and when they scrape in the litter tray, they like throw the litter outside the cat flap. They get stuck in the toaster. They're like climbing behind the TV, jumping on top of my huge shelves where my plants are, knocking shit off the shelf, like knocking shit off the counters, literally just like this for fun. You know when they do this to glasses off the counter? Like, what is wrong with you? He knows I'm talking about him. And it's not like I'm getting compensated enough with any cuteness. Like, Missy at least is like, she sits in my lap and, you know, purrs into me. They kind of just like headbutt me the odd time, and then they're like, like they cry. They cry all the time for attention. I'm like, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. Like, what's going on? What's wrong with you? Go to therapy. I don't like when they go in my room because they break stuff. Missy, leave, give Sage some privacy. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, oh, no. No. You two stay out here. Missy, do you want to come with me when I bleach my hair? Missy, will you come with me? To be honest, yeah, thanks. Come on. Let's do it. Come on. You're my favourite now. Well, you're always were my favourite, to be honest, but like, oh, Jesus. I kind of get the hissing now. Do you know? Do I look haggard? Anyway, I'm doing my roots, girls. New Year's resolutions coming up. What are everyone's New Year's resolutions? Moving to London, I think any city girl like who's moving from a smaller place to a bigger city, you have such high hopes for yourself, and you're like, oh my god, such huge things are going to happen, when obviously there's small changes every single day. And if you look back in a year, obviously there has been a big changes, but you always expect it to be a lot more, and then you become disappointed in yourself, and then it's a vicious cycle where you have to set more unrealistic goals for the next year, and then to be disappointed in yourself once again. Whereas this year I've decided I'm not making any like career goals because I just don't care anymore. And I think there's such a fear as well on the internet to allude to any sort of failure. My year obviously didn't turn out how I wanted to at all. I don't know what the fuck I was expecting, but I literally thought I was going to move to London and be like, my whole life is going to be sorted, I'll be able to buy a house next year. Like, how was that even possible? Like, what was I know that the only thing that I want to do in terms of a career is write, but I also have no faith in myself because I start all these projects and I get to like 3/4 of the way there, and then I just hate it all of a sudden and I think it's a piece of shit, so then I stop. So I actually don't even think that is a plausible career move for me. Like, obviously I do it as a hobby, but it's like it's the only thing I enjoy doing at the moment, so I'm like, how do I turn this into a bit of cash in the claw? Then I guess there's a whole thing of like me getting stressed out because it's not making me there's not like an immediate gratification of a financial gain from it, whereas like if I make a YouTube video I can get sponsors, or like I make money from AdSense, where it's like, okay, it makes sense that I'm putting the effort into making it. Whereas when I'm writing, I'm like, this could be a total waste of time, so why am I doing this? And then I have another existential crisis. So then I get caught in the cycle of like, oh, there's no fucking point in doing anything, I'm a piece of shit. No, I don't feel like this every day. I'm just having a bad day in particular today because I didn't sleep at all last night, and those cats are fucking pissing me off. No, I don't want you annoying me now as well. There's no representation for the mediocre woman. I want a celebration for someone that's just tethering the line of mediocrity. Mediocre, a little bit average to above average. There's no representation for that sort of woman, and I think I do perfectly. I have a lot of failed ventures, failed relationships, failed friendships, running out of money, bad with my finances. I can't stay in one consistent thing for longer than 6 months. This is the longest I've lived in an area for longer than 6 months as well, because of my parents' divorce. I've no idea what I'm doing. I don't have a stable career. I don't even know if people like me enough to even keep watching my videos, but I just do it anyway. Where it's like, if I think about it too much, I will start crying. To be like, oh, do people even like me anymore? Do you know what I mean? Am I just, I'm a washed up old influencer? Do you know? Oh God. See, if I think about that too much, then I'll spiral even worse. So I just have to ignore that side of my thinking and be like, no, you're just doing this because you enjoy it. And people do enjoy you. Yeah, of course they do. You know what I mean? For my New Year's resolutions, in fairness, I was looking back on my 2021 goals, which was like, read 2 books a month, eat healthily, go to workout classes, look after your skin. I probably said some more unrealistic shit like, get a job. Now, I have had some really cool interviews, but then I just flop because I'm like, wait, do I actually want this job? And then I do really bad. And like, the prospect of working for someone else scares the shit out of me as well. And now I think I've sheltered myself in such a privileged position where it's like, I work for myself in my own hours. I can't fathom working under any other schedule. Imagine me being up all night last night with those cats, and then I have to get up at 6 a.m, go to an office job or something. Like, to actually, and for someone else to be telling me what to do. Someone being mad at me, someone being angry at me, someone like me not doing something right. No, I'm too sensitive. Am I giving the whole wow my life's so hard as an influencer? Because I think I'm a relatively, like, I'm not small, but I'm not huge either. And I like break the you know, influencers don't talk about the fact that they have followers. They don't talk about it, do you know what I mean? So I like break the fourth wall, and I'm like, yeah, I have about medium-sized I have a medium-sized following, like, I say it on the internet. Whereas like, people don't address that people are actually watching them. How are you just pretending that you're just talking to your camera and then it just goes up into the ether on the cloud and that's it? And it's like, how do you do that? Is there some sort of like cognitive behavioral therapy thing I can do to act like I'm not perceived? Anyway, I've had this messy bun in my hair for about 3 days. This year, my New Year's resolutions, I just want to get good night's sleeps. How I will do this, I don't know. You can be active during the day. I would love to get more, like, look at my bald patch. And then I'm just like, okay, let me just put some bleach on it real quick. My hairline's receding. Get a good night's sleep so that my brain can function properly and that I can actually get stuff done. Leave the house at least once a day. I don't do that. I didn't leave the house yesterday. I order groceries to the door now. Maybe try going to walk. See, the whole walking situation. How is that possible in the cold weather? Also, I don't know how people just walk on their own. How are you not so awkward? I just stare at the pavement the whole time. Like, I'm just so scared. I'm going to walk in dog shit. I'm going to fall over. I'm going to fall into the canal. I'm going to kick a dog or a cat by accident. I'm going to bump into someone I know and I'm going to be in the middle of like crying. Like, I don't know how people just like go walking on their own. So that's also an issue. Without a dog, like, I'd be easily able to walk with a dog, no problem. Perfectly sectioned off. And my hair's lovely and greasy, by the way. I also got one of those heatless curl things, so which was another one of my New Year's resolutions, which was to like have nice hair. Because I can't afford to get my hair done, so how do I make it look like I can afford to get it done? Like, why am I so interested in what other people think of my hair? But maybe I just want to do it for myself because technically I don't ever leave the house. So, wait, now I'm going to have to stop talking for a second. Like, I look terrible. I actually have a bit of skincare here. This is just rose water I got in it's actually rose water I got in a supermarket and just put it in the spray bottle. It was probably about £1 or something. No, I don't know if that's bad for you. I think you're supposed to mix it with witch hazel or something, and then I'm using this Botanics All Bright Eye Roll-On, which I've had probably for about 4 years and it's probably gone off. Yeah, it says it lasts 6 months once you open it. I don't know if this is going to give me a disease or something, but I've been using it for like a few weeks. Because I just found it, I got it about 3 years ago. And I was like, actually that looks nice. Because it has a metal ball on it. I might get a gua sha. Do you think that'll help with my... On ClassPass you can get it's called a non-surgical facelift. And I'm assuming they just like massage your face. Probably the same method as like a gua sha thing. You know, last year I was saying random shit. I was like, write an EP, learn French. Do you know what I mean? And that's the stuff you don't share with people, but you actually write it down in your journal. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna learn Russian. I'm gonna travel to 10 different countries. I'm gonna get my favorite designer bag. I'm gonna marry someone and I'm gonna have 4 kids. You know, all in a year. Why are we all so delusional? Now, in fairness to me, I did get engaged, so like, I'm not complaining about that. The whole love situation's gone good for me, except his grinding his teeth in the night. Another thing I've been good at this year is like self-care, intuitive eating healthy, cooking, lots of new things, baking. I've been really good at that. Like, I actually need to cut myself a bit of slack. I'm not that mediocre. I mean, it's just, I only call myself mediocre because sometimes I'm like, Jesus, Keelin, my shit is together. You know, the odd time, and then I'll have about 3 weeks where I'm like, I don't get out of bed and I'm not really doing anything. That's the only reason where it's just like, oh, I can't really say that I have my shit together, but shit together as what the societal standard is. We're gonna go into social constructs here. I might drop a few buzzwords. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the hairstyles. Okay, so day 1 I could do the heatless curls. Day 2 I could probably do the 2 ponytails, you know, with the plaits. I know, or am I getting a bit old for that? No, fuck it. Fuck off. No, actually, sorry, that was mean. That's for you can do that when your hair is kind of greasy, so I'll wait for that. Okay, so heatless curls. Then day 2, I could just do a claw. If my fringe isn't too full, because sometimes my fringe is too frizzy and it just looks horrible. So day 2, I could do you know, one of those the hair claw. That's a hot look. Day 3 then I could do a French braid. Day 4, no, actually I can't do the French braid before I do the thing because your hair goes a bit frizzy. So day 2 claw, day 3 the 2 ponytails with the plaits. Day 4 French braids. Day 5 I could probably pull off the French braids again 1 extra day. Day 6 hat. Day 7 messy bun. Has to be the messy bun because I'll probably just be home. Like, technically, if I'm doing this in a Monday Sunday situation, Sunday is my deep cleaning day. Now I had to do it on Monday because I had guests over for Christmas. Well, I had 1 guest for Christmas and the 2 cats, so I had to do my cleaning day on Monday, which I filmed on this, which will be included in this vlog. Okay, will I just start and shut up? Yeah. Like, why do I look so good like this? You okay? Okay. Why do I always ask her questions as if she's gonna reply? Okay, I'm gonna stop recording now so I don't have to edit loads. And I'll come back. Mommy got a package. Oh, it's a bit, oh no, it's fine. I've been trying to post packages every day, but the post office seems to be closed. I'm not entirely sure why. But maybe it closes until the new year, but I didn't know that happened. I think it was just like closed for Primbo, but I guess not. No, I can't remember actually what I ordered, to be honest, but here we go. Oh, pop filter for my microphone. That's actually brilliant timing. Ew. You two smell so bad. The hair thing. Will I try put it in now for the laugh? Oh, Tabasco's getting in too. These parts of my hair, they're so stubborn, they won't go blonde. Like, obviously the roots because my actual natural hair colour catches to bleach really quickly. I only had it in the bleach in for half an hour and it was like blonde, like white, you know, I didn't even tone it. But obviously the rest of my hair is really stubborn because I had loads of brown hair dye on those sections, so they're a bit like yellow and orangey. And I've been using a Pureology serum and the Olaplex oil. My hair is still kind of like really dry and stuff. See, my hair is like short enough, so oh god. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how you do it. I love this claw, actually. Now see, my hair isn't wet, so it's actually not even gonna work. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm just testing it out. I gotta, why is it so long? Oh shite. No, like I did this so wrong. Like, what am I doing? How do people do this? Okay, no. Like, I just can't see myself sleeping in this, to be honest. Like, when will I ever feel the effort to put this in? Imagine having sex with this on in your head. Oh my god, it's so bad. Pippi Longstockings, trying to be sexy. We'll have to wait till next week anyway when I wash my hair. I would love as a New Year's resolution if I could like wear nicer clothes. But it's too cold. I'm home all the time. I just don't see the point. I just want to wear tracksuits all the time. But sure, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? Right, I'll just end the video here. Let me know in the comments what your resolutions are. I would love to hear some. Maybe give me a bit of inspiration, because at the moment I'm just like, I'm gonna sleep until 12. I binge watched Emily in Paris in 2 days. I'm still just gonna be reading in bed, and I'm gonna do as much as I can. Like when I feel like it, you know what I mean? Which is probably a bad mindset to have, but it's just the buzz I'm on at the moment. I'm in hibernation mode because of winter. Like once it gets a bit warmer, I'll be back and better than ever. Winter is not my season. It's not my season at all. Even though I kind of love it, like I'm not complaining. I kind of like the whole isolation hermit-esque of it. I don't feel guilty about it. That's the most important thing. I'm not allowing anything to make me feel guilty about me living my life like this. Because I know it's just a phase and I need to get it out of my system. Otherwise I'll go insane or I'll get sick or something. Anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye. Get him, Sage. Come on, Sage. Come on, you can do it. Come on.